home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
McCool's got it again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams have the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On first down, here's Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. It's Stafford once more. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams find an answer with their opening drive. Davante Adams, the touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest, but man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting the quarterback in the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-6 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
So first down from the 41. Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
It's third down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his back, Harvey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Nix now to throw. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Brings up second and goal.
Nix.
At the 2-yard line.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third and goal. Here's Nix. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
A little bit surprised the kicking team isn't out there. They're going for it. It's fourth and goal. They'll throw for it. And he won't come through on fourth and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, 22! 180! Moving hot.
Here's Stafford from his own end zone. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past the 5.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Going from the pistol, Stafford. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's fourth down. Stafford gonna go on fourth. He's got the hook up to Adams. Room to roam. He's beyond the 20. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. At the 20. The 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Nevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams grow their lead to 8. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Blitz coming, Nix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Quentin Lake on the coverage.
Here's Nix. And the Rams are there, and down he goes.
Hey, we're going good.
Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
Brings up third down.
44.
Third and long for Nix. dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Some fighting going both ways, deep down the field that time, but it's the defense who gets flagged for it. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's Nix to throw. Ingram's got another one. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Nix off the play action. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll throw again. Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos reduce the deficit to just 2 before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Well, this would certainly change those halftime conversations, partner. They're going for 2 in the tie here.
The Broncos will
Once more, it's Nix. And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker rooms. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
I go 0 to 1 and real quick. Whole squad on that real.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey, 5-0. Pretty hot.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Blue 60. Pretty hot.
1st down throw here for Stafford. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Omaha, ready, move.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Stafford now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended target. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He finds Adams, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Screen here for Williams. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Catch is made in close. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams take the lead right away in half number 2. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Nix to throw again. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing again, here's Nix. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So 2nd down coming up. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th.
At the 21-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast.
Second and 18 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again.
Here we go again.
Dose of the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Send it.
Back to throw it. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And this drive has come to a screeching halt. 3 straight sacks. That brings up fourth down.
Here we go again.
Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Second down and 10.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Move 60. Ready, hot.
On second down, a run with Williams. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the
Brings up
NFL.
Third and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. Hot.
Looking to throw. That's caught by Williams. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Nakua here, he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Nevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Broncos 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
The Broncos will...
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
180. 21. Moving hot.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's Smith on the slant. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Lady! Alert! Alert!
Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down.
Drill right, 22, ready.
First down,
250. Ready,
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
set.
They're going to pass it here. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. He'll throw it. Screen here for Williams. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Setting up to pass. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
That's good for a Broncos.
He'll look to throw it. Ingram brings in another one. Perfect execution there. Another first down, and he gets out to stop the clock. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Here he is to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. This is for the ball game. And this will not be caught, so their last chance save to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead